person on the webinar gets a prize draw entry. If you answer correctly, you get 10 points. I'll put you all in a spin to win, and I will announce the winners tomorrow. So you've got a benefit for getting the answer correct, and it's a bit of fun. So let everybody introduce yourself. So Jade, first of all, hello, welcome back.
Hello,
Tell us who you are.
My name is Jade and I represent Playa Hotels and Resorts in the UK and Ireland. So looking forward to training you on a little bit about Playa and our Jamaica properties today.
Super, thank you very much, Jade. Your prize today?
It's £50 or euros or $60, depending on where you are in the world.
Brilliant, thank you very much. We've also got Graham. Graham, hello.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon. My name's Graham. I'm the UK sales guy on the road guy for Impressive Resorts, which are based in Punta Cana in Dominican Republic. And my lovely prize today is £50 or $60 high street voucher.
Super, thank you very much, Graham. And we've also got Randall. Randall, hello. You're joining us from where in the world today?
Hello, everyone. I'm Randall Jackson. I'm with BodyHoliday St. Lucia and Stolen Time. And our prize today is also $60 or €50.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Randall. So we're going to hand over to you, first of all, to take us to St. Lucia, to the wonderful BodyHoliday. So over to you, Randall.
Fantastic. Well, let's get started, everyone. Let's share my screen really quick. All right, can everyone see the presentation?
Yep, just put it into the presenter mode.
Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right.
And so, again, in your display settings.
Oh, sorry. Here, let me try it one more time. Sorry. There we go. All right. Can everyone see that?
I can see it, but it's still stuck on the old page. It's not gone into your presenter mode.
There might be a lag. Let me see if I can.
Is it showing on your screen?
Let me just double check it. Yes, it's showing on my screen. Let me just double check the screen share. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh, I can't get it to advance. Yeah. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. All right. So now can you guys see it? Oh, let me just try it one more time.
Nope, it's still on the old.
All right, let me stop share and I'll do a reshare.
This is a problem when you're on two screens. It's then you have to know which screen to put it on.
Okay. There it is. Okay, sure. There we go. All right. Now can we all see it?
Super. Wonderful.
All right, so let's get started. My apologies. So give us your body for a week and we'll give you back your mind. That is the guest promise at BodyHoliday St. Lucia since inception when we opened in 1988 as the first destination wellness resort in the world. Just to give you the numbers on the resort, we are 155 rooms, 4 private villas, and we are on 35 acres. Let's see. And so right now what we're going to do is we're going to go into a little bit of information about the island of St. Lucia. And so I have a quick video for you to see, and then I'll be right back on the other end for you.
Go to the Pitos, show how the breeze blow, baby, and I wanna ride on the East Coast. Bad and bougie like the Migos. I wanna feel you. Come and lock me like a cheat code. I can pack it up and you can move it like a repo. Come to town, I'll take you around pretty St. Lucia. Come to town, I'll take you around pretty St. Lucia. Going bars on the beat, swimming in Sufrit, sipping on Chairman's and cranberry. Got a couple of my links on the way. to the ocean speed. Bet you say you're never gonna leave. I'm in town, let me take you around. Pretty St. Lucia. It's my town, I'ma take you around. Pretty St. Lucia. Pretty St. Lucia. Come to town, I'll take you around. Pretty St. Lucia. Come to town, I'll take you around. Pretty St. Lucia.
All right, so hopefully that inspired everyone. It is such an amazing video. So let's just get right into it. I want to show you just these maps really quickly, just to give you an idea of where we are geographically. So, I mean, as you can see, obviously the US here, and then where we are down here in the South Caribbean. The reason I show this a lot is clients give me a lot of questions about hurricane season and all of that. But we are closer to Venezuela than we are to, you know, the US and the same weather system. So we are actually south of that weather system. So typically when we are worried about hurricane season in the US, that is actually what we call our rainy season, which is where we get that 15 minutes of rain, which we call liquid sunshine every day. And then the rest of the day is beautiful. Down here below, I have a small map of the whole island of St. Lucia. The island is actually it's very small. It's only 27 miles long by 16 miles wide. And just to put in perspective how small it is, I live in Chicago, and the neighborhood I live in has more people than the whole island of St. Lucia. I live in Andersonville, just north of Wrigley Field. So it really, really is a really special place. And then this is just an overhead view of the entire resort, the 35 acres. And I'll show you a little bit more about that a little bit later. So let's get right into BodyHoliday. So the key pillars of the BodyHoliday experience are relaxation, wellness treatments, activities, and nutrition. And that is basically the core of how we do what we do. And we do that under the guidance of Ayurvedic wellness. And that's the practice, the wellness practice that we work with. And that's what allows us to give every guest a bespoke wellness experience when they're with us. So then this is the overhead map. Just to point out a few key things. Majority of the rooms are in this main building here, this long part, ocean front and ocean view rooms. We have about 3 core room types, which would be like our solo rooms, which are our entry-level rooms, our ocean view rooms, and then our ocean front rooms. And then there's a few nuances along those, but that's where majority of my room types are. So most of these are ocean front, ocean view, as are these, as are these. And then the private villas, these are the Oasis villas here, 37 and 38 towards the right. Villa Hibiscus is on the far left over here. You can kind of see it there. And then up in the hill here is our largest and premier villa, which is Villa Firefly. So let's go into the next video I have is actually for BodyHoliday. It's our property video, but listen to the narration of it. I send this out every single day to agents. It really does sum up all about BodyHoliday in about 3 minutes. Here you are.
Welcome to the West Indies. Welcome to St. Lucia. And welcome to BodyHoliday. Now, amazing things happen when you introduce your body to your mind. BodyHoliday is the world's best vacation of health and well-being. BodyHoliday aims to change people's lives one person at a time. Throw your mind, body, and spirit into a fabulous beach vacation atop a personalized program of wellness and discovery to experience a transformational journey made just for you. It's the world's only resort to combine the pleasures of an active beach vacation along with body treatment, activities, and the opportunity to acquire skills and insights that will enhance the rest of your life. Can you imagine a place that enables you to feel better and enjoy long-term gain? In the absence of judgment, it's time for reflection and change. BodyHoliday is an experience that leads to an enhanced quality of life, an inspired place where you can seize the opportunity to live your best life. It's a journey that we designed as an antidote to the pressures of modern-day life. BodyHoliday includes everything you could imagine, and nothing that detracts from our promise to our guests. Give us your body for a week, and we'll give you back your mind.
All right. So as you can see, it is really, really something very, very special and very different than any other wellness resort out there, and especially when it was the first in 1988 when we opened. So getting into the actual experience, BodyHoliday is all-inclusive, and what I like to call it is ultra all-inclusive. And what we mean by that is that we really try to dispel any of those things that make people might be a little bit apprehensive about all-inclusives. So, you know, is there going to be ample food and things like that? We make sure that there's plenty of food and really good food and good food for you everywhere. And then we also, the activities, we do 42 activities a day, every single day. So what that looks like is 4 activities per hour, every hour, starting at 7 o'clock. Last activity starts at 4. And that's the same schedule works with our wellness treatments. We are also the only resort that includes a 50-minute wellness treatment for every guest, every full day of their stay. And so what that really means is that basically every day of your stay outside of your arrival date and your departure date, you get a wellness treatment. Of those wellness treatments, there's 14 to choose from that are inclusive. And then above that, there's another whole host of other treatments that guests that are really into wellness can actually buy it as supplemental. So the way we manage all of that is what you're looking at here, which is our web room. So once a guest receives their confirmation number and they also receive their credentials to log into the web room, they go right to our website. In the top right corner, it says My BodyHoliday. They enter the information and that lets them into the web room. There is where they can schedule each day of their stay. They can schedule excursions and they can schedule even restaurant reservations. So they can do all of that prior to their stay. The guests do not have to do this. This is an option, and that's one of the things to keep in mind about BodyHoliday is we really don't try to impress anything on the guests and allow them all to be options. But as you can imagine, being what we are, it is pretty popular for the types of individuals that really like to plan out every moment. So the wellness center, where the crown jewel of the resort. There are 32 treatment rooms here, and that is what allows us to give us the wellness treatments for every guest. But also that is where our body science clinic is, the skin clinic, and all things wellness. As you can see, some of the nice images of it. We do use it for some events sometimes, for when we do all guest cocktail parties and things like that. Also, one of the things that's inside the wellness center is Pavitra, which is our Ayurvedic temple. It was the first Ayurvedic temple built outside of India when it was built into our wellness center. This slide here shows the 4 different quadrants of treatments and wellness that are performed up in the wellness center, and kind of gives you a little bit more detail on that. And then here I'm going to give you another really quick video, but this is about the Body Science Clinic, because the whole purpose of the resort really is about the Body Science Clinic, and this kind of brings it all together for you.
Body Science, the journey to wellness that begins even before you arrive. Body Science, BodyHoliday's unique program, blends ancient Eastern practices of preventative medicine and lifestyle with Western science. It provides an entirely new experience of health and well-being. Ultimate wellness. Together with our medical partners, we collect a range of diagnostic information to discover your current health, as well as factors that may be preventing you from enjoying optimal health. We prescribe a personalized regimen of cares to establish the best course to better living, focused entirely on you. With the right foods to meet your needs and nourish your body and boost energy and metabolism. And with a new approach to living well. With ancient time-honored therapies that soothe the body, and still the mind. Personalized program of diet, exercise, and treatments designed to restore balance and harmony and maximize health and help you live your best life. Body Science.
All right, so that kind of gives you a really good overview of some of what we do. Believe me, we are just scratching the surface here today. So I'm going to go right into our food program, because that is also a very important part of what we do. We have a 3.5-acre ITEL garden that actually it provides 78% of the fruits and vegetables that are served in all of our 6 restaurants. All 6 restaurants are all scratch kitchens and all organic as well. And so one of the unique dining experiences we do have is the ITAL experience, and that is where you meet with one of the garden staff, and it's either for lunch or dinner, and they give you a tour up the garden. As you can see in the top right, the large top right picture there, you can kind of see how the garden is tiered up the hill. They walk you up the hill and they basically teach you about the fruits and vegetables that we grow there, and then at the top of the hill, they prepare a 6-course chef's tasting menu that is all vegan, which is really amazing because that outdoor chef's tasting kitchen is overlooking the whole resort. It's really quite a beautiful experience. And then Tao is our fine dining restaurant, one of our 2 fine dining restaurants. You might be familiar with it in Chicago, New York. The original Tao is here at BodyHoliday St. Lucia. And then we also have the clubhouse, which is kind of the epicenter of where everything happens at the resort. This is where afternoon tea, all of that happens. The pavilion. We really, with the restaurants, we really try to keep people moving around each evening. So we always have different options each day. This is where we go for breakfast, just to give you an idea of how extensive everything is with the whole food allergies and all of that. When you go down the pancake aisle in the mornings for breakfast, you probably go by about 12 to 15 different types of pancakes and waffles before you get to a regular pancake because of all of the gluten-free and all the other different options that we have. And then that space, we also have do double duty as our other fine dining restaurant, which is called Caribou Windows. And this is where each evening we do a very small seating of about 25 people. And that is a 6 to 8 course chef's tasting menu. And that is with wine pairings or rum pairings with the sommelier in the room each evening. And that is still part of your inclusive. So this is what I'm talking about, being ultra all-inclusive. And then we also do have the Wellness Cafe. That's just all day food. It basically is like, I tell guests, it's very much like your Starbucks, your juice bar, and your deli all in the same spot. And that's also the area that services the beach with the beach butlers. When you do have lunch or anything on the beach, I will say that everything is on china and with silverware as well. And then we have the piano bar, which the rule in the piano bar is that it does not close until the last guest leaves. And that is true. It's always open until about 3 in the morning. Health and fitness, we have all of those experts on staff. Guests are encouraged to spend time with them. They get to schedule with them as much as they like. They can have lunch with them. That's kind of one of the things that the guests like to do is that come frequently is do a lot of wellness checks with certain practitioners. The activities here, I threw in this extra picture. This is an image of the chalkboard that we have in the clubhouse. They handwrite all the activities of the day every day. I know you cannot read that, but I just wanted to let you know that this is what it looks like and they change it every day. We also do have it on QR codes now so people can have it on their phone. So basically they can walk around and figure out what they're going to do for the day as the day is rolling. And then I'm in the home stretch here, but we have a lot of adventure programs. We have a lot of theme months. I want to give you some images of the rooms. The solo room here, these are one of the best kept secrets. We have a little over 20 of these, and these we only put solo travelers in, and we do not have a solo supplemental on them. So they are definitely a great value and entry-level room. And then you go into the ocean view rooms. These are great as well. They're all very, very large, ample in size. They have everything you need in them, large balconies. And then the double rooms. Our doubles are all double queens. So we do not have any twins or anything like that. And then the oceanfront rooms. So the oceanfront rooms are the upgrade in the primary categories. And they have the large, you always know it's an oceanfront room with the large round tub in the middle of the space. But double sinks, just really, really lovely and very well appointed. Some of them do have terraces. We do have some junior suites. Like I said, there's a few nuances in the suite categories that we do have.
Randall, sorry, I'm going to have to let you finish there because we're going to run out of time otherwise. You have
okay,
like 15
I understand.
minutes and you've gone over, sorry.
Okay, all right. Well, I will close here. Thank you all. And I will look for your emails from my follow-up information.
Super, thank you very much, Randall. Thanks a lot. Any further
Yep.
questions you've got for Randall, you'll be able to drop him an email in the presentation. And also there was, if you go to the reward program, there was a very good about 35-40 minute webinar solely on the hotel. So you can have a little bit of a recap on that for anything that he might have missed just on that last part of the presentation. So thank you, Randall. I understand you've got to catch a flight now. So if you do need to leave us, we understand. We will miss you.
Thank you all.
Bon voyage.
And my apologies for running over and not being able to cut it short. It's a lot of info. Thank you.
Don't worry. Thank you very much, Randall. So I'm going to hand over now to Graham, who is going to take us to the Dominican Republic. Over to you, Graham.
I am indeed. Let's just get this up. Can everybody see the screen okay? Sarah's going to give me the thumbs up. Yeah, we're all good and we're ready to go. So sit back, relax. I'm going to take you over to Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, to the fantastic, impressive results. I'm going to show some pretty pictures, tell you about the result itself. If you've got any questions, just put them in the question box and we'll do our best to answer them. So, impressive, Punta Cana. I'm sure you know where it is, Domret. There we go. It's an all year round resort. You can go there 12 months of the year up in the Punta Cana region. Just the resort itself, impressive. It's about 20-25 minutes transfer from the airport, so very easy to get there, right in the heart of Punta Cana itself, with its amazing beaches and great nightlife, loads of restaurants. But this is a 5-star luxury, all-inclusive hotel. You arrive at a beautiful check-in area. Now, there are 2 hotels in one here at the Impressive. You just got the Impressive standard, the normal, fantastic hotel, and then you can give yourself a free upgrade to the Impressive Premium, which are slightly better located rooms, a la carte dining, and you get a nice gold wristband, which always tells everybody you got more money than them. But the Impressive, private beach, a nice sort of private bar area down there as well. And it is well worth upgrading to the Impressive Premium. And I'll show you why in just a second. But look at that view. Can you imagine? I don't have a video to show you, but if you rub your hand in front of your face, it looks like a video. But what an amazing view there. Uninterrupted views over the Caribbean Sea, beautiful pool with a pool bar. It's the only hotel in that region to have a boardwalk or a pier, 90 meters long down there. Ideal for weddings, special occasions. But a lot of people will go out there and see the amazing sunsets that you can see. But what a fantastic view, uninterrupted view. And when I put this picture on, I always remind people, we do agent rates. So if you do want to fancy coming down to Punta Cana, you have a nice sort of inexpensive getaway. It is a fantastic place to go. The Impressive resorts, all inclusive. And it is, some of the prices are just unbelievable. I did a price check yesterday for somebody, and you're talking all inclusive, 5-star with flights. It was about £2,000 for a couple, not each, £2,000. So there are some great rates out there through your preferred tour operators. Looking at there's your bedroom, very large bedroom, super king size beds. This is a standard room. You can get a pool view or a garden view, or maybe if you do your upgrade to the fantastic Impressive Premium, you get your own private check-in area. You also get your own sort of executive lounge where you have snacks throughout the day. You can have your own breakfast there if you don't want to go to one of the restaurants available, but snacks and drinks and coffees all day long at the Premium Lounge here. And that's exclusive for premium guests. You've got your own swimming pool as well with another swim up bar. And this is a premium room. You've got your sunken jacuzzi inside the room, a beautiful uninterrupted sea view there as well, super king size bed, an additional bathroom, all your usual things you would expect in a 5-star, from big screen TVs, Wi-Fi, room service, everything there is included on the Premium. Now, we do have a range of restaurants down there, 5 a la carte restaurants, coffee bar, wine bars down there. You can have room service, as I say, but this really is on the waterfront restaurant. This is, we've got an Italian down there, we've got a Japanese restaurant, we've got a Mediterranean restaurant, but this is the steakhouse right on the beach. Uninterrupted views again, but you can see there the beautiful Italian, the Yakamashi Japanese restaurant where they do the show, presenting all the food. We got the great Mediterranean restaurant as well, the Olive Tree, with lots of vegan offers there, and you've got the buffet restaurant is there. So a wide choice of restaurants for your clients to choose. It is all inclusive. The hardest decision you're going to have to do is, where do we eat tonight? It's as simple as that. But look at that beach. Over $3 million was spent recently making it pristine condition. It is one of the only blue flag beaches in the whole Bavaro region. But look at that, beautiful uninterrupted views, nice easy incline into the water, which is great for families, young ones, non-swimmers. They can go and paddle to the heart's galore. There's a range of water sports as well for your clients. The hotel itself has all the non-motorized sports that you could wish for. But just down around the corner there, you've got your paragliding, your jet skis, your speedboats, but they can't come into this region because this is obviously private for the hotels. But amazing beach. And remember what I said about the premium side? Let me just, before I go there, I put this picture on because you can see how green and lush the whole resort is. It's not a concrete jungle. It is very sort of low rise, 2 stories max. great beach, boardwalk, restaurant right on the front. But behind that, you've got the rooms in the shade as well if you need it. 4 swimming pools. And look how green and nice it is down there. And if you did want to venture out of the resort, you come out, turn left, turn right. There's an abundance of bars and restaurants to choose from as well. But what I said about the premium, you get your own private beach area with your Balinese beds there, your tiki bar there for your drinks. They offer you snacks and drinks throughout the day. But what about that? Can you imagine yourself there? Or imagine your clients just sitting there, drinking their wine or champagne, and the one person they're going to thank is you. So make sure you look at Impressive Resorts, and it's a fantastic price-led resort as well. 4 swimming pools. We've got a kids-only pool, kids-friendly pool. We've got a swim-up bar. We've got an adult-only area as well. So all those pools are within the resort itself. My favourite place, honest, is the gym, a 24/7 gym with all the ladies' equipment down there if you do want to have a workout anytime during the day or night. Now we've got a kids club down there as well on the Impressive side, a great kids club. We firmly believe, you know, if the boys and girls are happy, mum and dad's happy. So from early morning to dusk, there's an amazing kids club down there, right on the beach area. There's a range of activities for the boys and girls to play. Don't forget the teenagers. There's a real chill out zone down there where they can play on their tablets and bar football, table tennis, and just chill out away from mum and dad if they so wish. Now, new this year, we've just implemented the family rooms, the Impressive family rooms. So these are 2 rooms together where you've got the mum and dad in a nice deluxe double, and then you've got the youngsters in a connected room right next door. This can be done at the time of booking, very easy. And the kiddies room is geared up for the boys and girls, you know, with cuddly toys and games as well for them to enjoy. So, and again, with teenagers, if you wanted teenagers, young kids, if you've got 10, 11, 12, maybe older, you can have adjoining rooms, and they've got their own private space, and so does mum and dad. So that's the new family rooms at the Impressive. And again, for a family room down there, price led is fantastic. Just check it out with your preferred tour operator. Now, we do have a spa. Everybody likes to be pampered. I know I do. But we have a fantastic spa there, the Phil Impressive Spa. And you can have treatments right on the beachfront cabana with these nice, cool air breeze coming through your hair as you lay there relaxing. But there's a fantastic spa on resort as well, and a whole range of treatments you have, from reflexology, pedicures, haircuts, and a whole range of massages to have to enjoy at the Phil Impressive Spa. Now, we did mention weddings. We are very popular for weddings, beachfront weddings. If you're big enough, brave enough, and strong enough, you can get married down there. There we go. We got garden weddings. Not everybody wants to get married on the beach, so there is an alternative in the gardens, a little bit of shade for your clients and your guests there. But without doubt, and big drawing attention, is the pier, the boardwalk, where you can have weddings down there. And there we go, all nicely there. And if she says no, you can always push her off at the end. So it is, that was a joke. She would never say no. But look at this. We had a family down there earlier on this year from the UK. They got married down there. It was a large party on the beach. Just look how beautiful they are and how happy they are. So it's very affordable. Somewhere like the Impressive brand, if you've got clients looking to get married, the sort of bride and groom can go there, and their family and friends can come for a very inexpensive rate at the Impressive hotels. Now, we know it's a competitive market. So if you do face competition about getting down there, do contact us. The details of them, we can give what we call a wild card, something like an extra benefit for your clients in resort. Could be a bottle of champagne, a romantic dinner, a spa treatment, but we can do that, and that will come from you, the agent. So just let us know. You'll email us if you've got any clients coming down to see us, and we can put something special in their room and lay something on, and it will be from you. So even an added benefit. Just to give you some more confidence in selling it, these are a sort of local sort of TripAdvisor reviews. We were winner of the 2021 Traveller's Choice Awards. Great experiences down there. These are sort of quite recent reviews you can find online. And just like to say thank you. As a summary, look at Impressive. If you've got clients who want to go somewhere any time of the year, the Impressive 5-star or inclusive in Domrep should really be up there for a great beach, great vacation. And we look forward to welcoming your clients to the Impressive Resort and Spa. That's it. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Graham. I'm just going to pop your email address into the chat as well. We're now going to hand over to the lovely Jade, who's taking us to Jamaica.
We just get all shared and ready. Lovely. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. We've had a really good turnout. So just to start with, I know I mentioned in the beginning, but my name is Jade and I have the wonderful pleasure of looking after Playa hotels and resorts in the UK and Ireland. We also have business development managers in the US and Canada. So for those agents joining from across the Atlantic, we will share the details of your BDMs. And for anybody that's watching in from France and Germany, we also have BDMs in those areas as well. But if you need anything from me here in the UK, please get in touch with me by email. You can follow me on Facebook. And of course, you can always pick up the phone and call me. So we're going to give you just a really brief intro to Playa, because I think sometimes agents haven't heard of Playa, but maybe you've heard of the brands that live under the family. So we'll focus on that in the start of the presentation, and then we'll touch on our Jamaica properties that we have. But just looking at Playa as a whole, we have 25 hotels in our collection in 3 wonderful destinations, which is Mexico, Jamaica, and the Dominican Republic. And we have 7 unique brands. So all of the brands are all inclusive, but they're all very, very different. So this is where these webinars come in super handy, because we can explain the differences between those brands and what kind of clients would be the best ones to send to these properties. So firstly, why Playa? With all of those hotels in 3 different locations with 7 different brands, what makes us different? The standout things with us is that every one of our resorts offer unlimited gourmet a la carte dining. So all-inclusive means all-inclusive with Playa. So you can eat and drink and do whatever you like. We're not going to charge you any extra to do so. So if you want to eat in the steak a la carte restaurant every single night of your holiday, you can absolutely do that. We want guests to have a real, true, all-inclusive experience. So once they've paid for their holiday, they don't have to pay for anything else when they get there. No dining reservations are required at any of our properties, so we try to take that stress away from having to pre-book any dining. You just don't need to do it. We have enough restaurants with the number of room categories that we have in our properties for guests to have a seamless experience where you can turn up and go straight in for your evening meal. And we also do not ask any guests to wear any wristbands, so all of our resorts are wristbandless. We offer endless drinks, including top shelf spirits and the local stuff as well. But in all of our resorts, you will find those high-end liquors as part of the all-inclusive. We offer 24-hour room service, amazing kids and teens clubs in our family properties, and heartfelt service, which is really unique. When you walk into any of our properties, the staff will take their right hand and put it over their heart and greet you very, very nicely. It's really sweet. And you'll find that in all of our resorts and all of the locations. So just looking at some of the brands, just a few of them, the brands that we particularly have in Jamaica. So our Hyatt Zilara brand is our 5-star luxury adult only brand in the Playa family. So this brand would be perfect for sophisticated adults that really just want to unwind. Maybe they've got really busy jobs or they've got grown-up children and they just want to escape for a week or 2 and just unwind and pamper themselves. The Zilara resorts are a little bit quieter than some of our other resorts, so they're not as lively. So it's really good for those that just want to, escape away and have a bit of recharge and relax. So the Hyatt Zilara experience, this is for adults that are 18 and older. So you must be over the age of 18 to stay in any of our Zilara properties, and that is a true adult-only experience. If guests are 17 and a half or 3 days away from being 18, we just won't allow it. We want guests to book an adult-only hotel knowing that it is a true adult-only experience. And the typical things you would expect from a high-end 5-star Hyatt Zilara, I mean, the food and beverage at these resorts is out of this world. That's one of our biggest KSPs with this brand. The food and beverage is a really high-end, premium, all-inclusive experience. Our Hyatt Zivas, so the sister brand to Hyatt Zilara, so it's exactly the same concept, except for it's our luxury 5-star, family-friendly, all ages resort. So this is perfect for multi-generational families, friends, groups, or even couples too. We have a lot of couples that stay here, even though we have the Zilara as well. So it's good for everybody, for those that really just want some quality time together to reconnect, make good memories, and have a really nice 5-star all-inclusive experience. The kids clubs in our Zivas are absolutely amazing. So we're catering for children ages 4 to 12, and our teen zones are just fantastic for ages 13 to 17. There's a lot of nightly entertainment, and again, being the sister brand to Hyatt Solara, the food and beverage is really on an elevated scale for a 5-star all-inclusive. So Jewel Grand, we actually have just the one hotel in this collection, which is in Jamaica, and this is a luxury 5-star experience for all ages. So this is perfect for families and couples with a larger budget who want to experience that 5-star holiday. So the kind of things that make this stand out and different with the Jewel Grand is it's a luxury all-suite accommodation, and most of the room categories include butler services. We also offer 3-bedroom villas here. So anybody that's traveling in a larger group or families that are a little bit larger who want that option to be able to all stay in one block of room, then they can absolutely do that here. But we'll talk a little bit more detail about Jewel Grand when we get to it in the slide. And then Hilton, I'm sure all of you have heard of our Hilton all-inclusives, and the concept with the Hilton is we offer 4.5 and 5-star family friendly and adult only options, and they're perfect for couples, friends and families, anybody that's looking for an affordable premium all-inclusive. So the Hiltons are a little bit cheaper than the Hyatts, therefore making that premium all-inclusive option a bit more affordable. And Jewel Resorts. So we have one of the Jewel Resorts in Jamaica, and the concept here is that they are affordable. So anybody that is kind of budget conscious and is looking for that more affordable all-inclusive option, they will find that with our Jewel brand. And we offer 4 and 4.5-star products under this brand. And we have family friendly and adult only options under this brand name as well. So again, it's perfect for families, friends, couples, anybody really that's looking for an upscale 4-star all-inclusive experience with a lower end budget. So looking specifically at Jamaica now, we offer 5 properties in Jamaica, which you can see here. Hopefully you'll be familiar with some of them. And we're not very far away from the airports. All of the hotels are super, super close. So you'll just see here, our Hyatts and Jewel Grand are just 10 minutes from Montego Bay International Airport. Our Hilton is just 15 minutes and Jewel Paradise Cove is only 60 minutes away from the airport. So all of those transfer times and the locations are very, very convenient for your clients. So starting, we're going to start from low to high in terms of the product in Jamaica. I'm going to give you just a quick overview just because of the timings that we have today. And of course, if anybody wants any further details, please do reach out to me. But starting with Jewel Paradise Cove. So this is our 4-star adult only all-inclusive Jewel property. It's located in the Runaway Bay area, not far from Ocho Rios and about an hour from Montego Bay International Airport. So we have 225 rooms here. It's adults only, as I mentioned, and it's just super affordable. For those that are in the UK, if you've got customers looking for a Caribbean all-inclusive adult only option in low season, you can actually get this for around £1,400 a person, including flights out of London. So it's absolutely fantastic. So do bear it in mind. And it's just a great all-round adult fun experience. So this hotel is very lively. There's a lot of entertainment and activities, a lot of daytime activities and nightlife. And right in the middle of the resort is a water slide. So even though all of our family properties have water, well, most of our family properties have water parks, we know that adults love that kind of stuff too. So smack bang in the middle is a really cool slide, water slide. There's a really big fitness trail that goes the whole way around the resort. So anybody that's into that, it's a really nice place to wake up and just, even if you went for a walk, you didn't have to jog or run around it, but it's one of the longest fitness trails that you can do. And it's really beautiful scenery. So I'll just show you a short video. could just see part of the fitness trail at the end of that video there, which is so unique. It's so lovely. But just to mention, any guests that are staying 7 nights or more, there is a really good added value that's included. Guests will get a free glass bottom boat tour. So that's a nice half-day excursion. So if you're booking 7 nights or more, it's a really good added value not to be missed for your clients. And just to summarise, it is a really nice, lively resort with a really good vibe. We have an on-site nightclub and a piano bar. There's always lots going on. So if you're looking for a lively resort for adults only with a lower end budget, this would definitely be where to send them. So moving on to Hilton Rose Hall, this is our family-friendly all-ages Hilton, and it's located only 15 minutes from Montego Bay International Airport, so a super short transfer. We recently did some major renovations back in October last year. And so the lobby, some of the restaurants, the furniture by the pool, even furniture in and around the resort, and 180 of our guest rooms so far have been updated. So if you've been but haven't been for a while, it will completely look different. And we're really pleased with the renovations. And it just fits in line with that Hilton brand consistently with our other properties as well in different locations. So we offer 495 rooms. So that's a mid-size resort for Jamaica. One of the biggest attractions at this property is the Sugar Mills Water Park. So this is a big lazy river, and it has 4 water slides and a swim up bar. So this is kind of the heart and soul of the property during the daytime. You'll find everybody here. There's entertainment that's going on around the poolside as well. And it's right next to the famous jerk hut. So people will swim around until it's lunchtime, and then everybody will want to go and get their jerk chicken because it's amazing. And when you're in Jamaica, you just have to try jerk chicken anyway. And we offer 6 restaurants here, so a good variety, and one of the restaurants is located just off site, which is steeped with history. I haven't got too much time to go into too much detail, but if anybody wants to know about that, please let me know. And if you do visit the restaurant, they will tell you all about those stories as well. So I'll just play you a short video on Hilton. So moving on to our 5-star brands, as we learned in the beginning about the brands. So our Hyatt Zalara and Hyatt Ziva. So in Jamaica, they are right next door to each other, which is fantastic. So you can see here the family property and the adult only property right next door. Now, this is great because wherever we have a Ziva next to a Zalara, guests that are over the age of 18 staying on the family side in Ziva can actually go over to Zalara and use all of the facilities. And anybody that's staying in Zalara automatically has full access to come over to Ziva and use all of the facilities, restaurants, extra swimming pools as well. So it's fantastic. Anybody that's staying in Zalara or is 18 or older in Ziva can book at one and actually play in 2. So that's fantastic. And something that doesn't always be well known about is our guest arrival lounge at Sangster International Airport. So anybody that is booking into the Hyatt Ziva or Zalara in Rose Hall has this wonderful lounge. So once you've collected your baggage and you come through, there'll be this big lounge which you'll see the signs for because it says Hyatt Ziva and Zalara, and you'll get a warm towel, some drinks as well, and you can actually check in here, so you can save doing all of the paperwork before you get to the hotel by doing it here. So you normally have to wait around maybe 5 or 10 minutes for your transfer to get outside anyway. So guests fill out the paperwork, they do all the passport stuff, so when you actually get onto your transfer and arrive to the hotel, you've done it all, you can go straight to your room. So it's a super fantastic included added value for anybody that's staying at the Hyatt Ziva or Zalara in Rose Hall. So just looking at the adult only property, I'm going to try and whiz through this because I know we're running out of time a little bit. But again, as I mentioned in the beginning, it's our 5-star adult only brand. So super luxury, a little bit quieter. So again, if you've got adults that are just looking to recharge, refuel in a relaxed, sophisticated setting, then this hotel is perfect for them. We've got 344 suites. It is an all-suite hotel. The leading room categories are fantastic. And I will try and get away with my videos. I'm just conscious of the time. So really quickly onto Ziva that's next door. So remember, anybody that's staying in that Zalara side can come over to Ziva and use all of the facilities. So 377 suites, again, it's an all-suite property. This would suit families with maybe older children, a bit more sophisticated families. Again, it's a little bit more quieter and for a sophisticated traveller. We offer an amazing kids club and teens club here as well. So there's always something to do for families. But like I mentioned, we even get a lot of couples that stay here as well. And of course, if they do, and they're over the age of 18, they can go over and use all of their facilities at Zalara. So I'll just show you the short video on Ziva. So I'm going to skip past Jewel Grand because we covered it a little bit in the beginning because there is only one hotel under the Jewel Grand brand. But I'll pop some more details in the follow-up because I just wanted to mention our rewards program really quickly. So anybody that hasn't heard of it or hasn't signed up, please do. It's our one-stop shop for all things Playa. You'll find all of the hotel training, images, fact sheets, videos, and also you will earn points for your bookings. This says euros, this is the wrong slide for UK, but we reward you with points for every booking that you make, so please log it on the platform and then it's up to you what you'd like to do. You can turn those points into cash or free night stays, which we would love for you to come and stay and experience our wonderful resorts. I know that was a bit rushed at the end, but we're a bit short on time. Thank you so much, and if you've got any questions, please pop them in the Q&A.
Thank you, Jade. You had a lot to cover there.
A lot. I had to rush. Sorry if I was talking so fast.
No, it's fine. I'd say you can have a breather now, but we've got a couple of questions that have come in. So Alicia's asked if she wants to go on about getting an inspection of the Playa hotels when she's in Jamaica. How would she do that?
So contact me and we'll get it all arranged for you.
Okay. Jade's contact is in the chat, but it will also be on the follow-up tomorrow. Okay. Do Zalara guests have exchange privileges at Ziva?
Yes. So anybody that's booking Zalara as covered, they can go over to Ziva and use all of the facilities. Yeah.
Okay. So if you're staying at Zalara, you can dine at Ziva and vice versa,
Yeah.
as long as you're an adult going into the adult hotel.
Well done for listening, Sarah.
Oh, Graham's got his doggy.
Yeah, I just thought so cute. Hi, doggy.
Lara's asked, what period is the low season, and is there the same entertainment in low and high season at the hotels?
So low season is September, the first part of October and June. So that's what we class as the low shoulder seasons for this destination. So that's where you'll find those lower rates that I mentioned. And the entertainment doesn't get any less seasonally. We have the same amount of entertainment that goes on, whether we have 30% occupancy or 100. So we want our guests to have that experience no matter what the occupancy is of the hotel. So always lots of entertainment.
Thank you. And I imagine it is mostly very busy hotels anyway.
Yeah, they are.
So...
They are.
Excellent. Jacqueline's asking, what is the best bed bank to get the IT net rates for the two Hyatt hotels and the Jewel Grand?
I'll have to double check with the commercial team, but you will find us on hotel beds and the typical suspects for that. But of our B2, I didn't have this slide in here, but we work with many B2B operators. So if you can use a B2B operator, then Gold Medal would be our preferred B2B partner for agents in the UK.
Okay, but it's more bed banks.
Yeah.
So I suppose
But
like
I know
hotel
that we have
beds.
hotel beds. I can double check with the
Uber.
commercial team and just see who else we're distributing to, but I will put that in the follow-up.
Cool, thank you. And Jacqueline, if you've got any further questions, reach out to Jade. She will drop you an email. Is the nightclub at Jewel Grand open to the public, or is it for hotel guests only?
Oh, I actually have never been asked that. I don't know the answer. I would imagine it's
presume
only
hotel
for
only.
hotel guests, but I
Normally.
don't assume. But yeah, I mean, outside guests can't come in and dine, so I would doubt it very much. But I will just double check and put that in the follow-up.
Okay.
It's likely.
Super. Do you know if Hyatt's a part of the FHR collection with, I think it's Amex,
Oh,
American Express?
I do not know, but I'll make a note and find out, because I think that's probably a US agent that's asking.
No, UK.
UK.
Yeah.
I will find out, but if that particular agent could email me directly, that would be fantastic.
Sarah, email Jade. There you go. Are reservations mandatory at all the restaurants?
No, so included at the beginning of the slide, what makes us a little bit unique is that no dining reservations are required, even in the specialities, even in the Asian restaurants, the teppanyaki tables, it is not required whatsoever.
Super, thank you very much. I think that is the end of the questions. Okay, so if everybody now can go to chat, make sure your drop down says everyone, because we've got a couple of questions. So as a reminder, everybody on the webinar today gets 1 prize draw point. If you answer the questions correctly, you get 10 points. Tomorrow, when I do the follow-up and the recordings and everything and send everything over, I put all of your names into a spin to win, and there'll be 3 winners. So I will let you know who you are. So question first, I've got the one for Randall. So you can remember the very first presentation we had. So on a 7-night stay, how many wellness treatments does a guest receive?
Wow, that moves quick.
Everybody's on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, Cecilia, you was correct. It's 5 because it's on your full day, so not including your arrival and departures. So I'm just popping Cecilia down. Super, so Cecilia, you've got 10 entries. Everybody else, 1. Jade.
So my question is, out of the hotels that I talked about today, which one would be best suited for adults only that were on a budget? So I think Nancy got that right first.
I don't see any of your hotels as like budget.
So Jewel Paradise Cove really is, the price point's phenomenal. So yeah, Nancy, well done, you got that correct first.
Brilliant. Writing Nancy down. And last but not least, Mr. Graham.
Easy. Well, I've been told to make the question a little bit more tougher. So here it is. Can you tell me the name of the Japanese restaurant at the impressive result? I did mention it a couple of times, the Japanese restaurant. I'm not worried about the spelling, it might be a bit foreign, but the Japanese restaurant.
Okay, so we've got a few different names coming up here.
Oh,
so,
I just saw first. Yeah, that looks good.
So the first one is Mikoyoshi.
No, that's correct? Japanese for that's Japanese for being wrong.
Okay. Talisaki?
I had that with chips.
Yakimeshi.
No. Yes, yakimeshi is the answer.
Brilliant. Neil, you were the first person with that. I mean, that's a hard one. The name of the Japanese restaurant.
I know, I did mention it a couple of times, yakimeshi. For the rest, but you told me to make it tough.
Okay, I've made it tough because normally everybody starts typing in 3 million when
I know.
yeah.
For the beach.
Excellent. Massive thank you to everybody. You'll all be entered into a spin to win with 10 points for Cecilia, Neil and Nancy. Graham, Jade and Randall. Randall's not here, but a big thank you for the presentations today. They were super amazing. Keep sending lots of bookings. Don't forget that Jade and Randall have both got the travel agent reward programs. And with Graham, you can log it onto the My Caribbean rewards. I'll send a follow-up tomorrow. Thank you to everybody and have a great weekend.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
for your time, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Graham's doggy.
Yeah.